are live, it says.
It's a pretty good little drift right here.
Probably foot right there in the big part. We had some people jumping on here now.
Hey guys, we are in the Elk City area.
Out by the softball fields.
Been there a couple times.
Don't think there's going to be a lot of softball playing tonight there.
We are getting heavy snowfall. The roads are pretty snow-packed here in Elk City. Really, pretty much all the highways that we've driven on today have been pretty snow-packed.
Kind of like last night, if some of y'all jumping on, if you could tell us where y'all are from and
How much snow you have?
how much snow you got. If you're just now jumping on, some are asking. We are in Elk City, out by the softball fields. Kyle just got out measured and got about 4 inches of snow here. We've been coming across some drifts though, that some areas probably about 12 inches or so drifts already.
And we're getting a pretty strong north wind here, out gusting probably to about 15 to 20 mile an hour. So we're gonna get some more drifting tonight.
Tell Ryland hi.
Hey Ryland. We just did a live hit here at the Route 66 Memorial.
A little about our day so far. Where did we start out this morning? What time?
We started in Enid at about 4 a.m. We got to Enid last night. What time was it? We got to the hotel in Enid about 11:30.
11:30.
And got a couple hours of sleep, and we've been out all day.
Ended up going from Enid to Woodward, and where'd we go after Woodward then? Down to Thomas?
Yeah,
I know.
down to Thomas,
Watonga?
Watonga, and then now we're here. This second wave that David's been talking about is beginning to move into the state from Texas, and it actually spans all the way back to New Mexico. So
If you're familiar with New Mexico, it actually goes all the way back to Alamogordo, New Mexico, which is the southern central part of New Mexico. So this is an extremely large winter storm.
well, it even goes up. I mean,
Yeah.
speaking of how far north it goes, Cleveland, Pittsburgh,
I think they said, was it like a 2,000 mile
2,000
storm?
mile storm, yeah. It's crazy.
It's been a while since we've seen a storm of this magnitude as far as across the United States like this.
We got any snowfall reports?
Let me look here.
My daughter went out and measured in Woodward, on the west side of Woodward, and we had 4 inches. That was probably an hour and a half ago. There's Domino.
Remember at Chicken Express that one night we met Ryder? Remember that?
Yes.
Yeah. Ryder's in the house. Give Ryder a shout out.
Hey, Ryder.
That was after that event out at the Woodward
Oh yeah. Yeah.
ECC, I do believe.
As you guys can tell, it is coming down pretty heavy, and it is blowing pretty good from left to right.
I know someone commented on one of our posts earlier today from Plano, which is a suburb of Dallas, and they got quite a bit of ice down there, and so they're pretty shut down. So at least we did not get the ice up here.
Even southeast Oklahoma, there was
Yeah.
pictures of some of the trees
Down
around
on
Broken Bow.
Broken Bow.
It's not good. There's a lot of trees down there. A lot of pretty trees.
So Sherry also has 4 inches. Are you in Woodward? So yeah, some of you guys maybe comment where you're from, how much snow you got at your house. Thank you, Sherry.
Sherry Taylor.
Yeah, Sherry Hopkins.
Oh, Sherry Hopkins.
Yes. So this band that's going to be coming up through, I know earlier, Justin Rudisell, you want to comment on what he talked about as far as the snow, possible snow rate? Of course, snow, nothing's locked in. It's all a prediction. But what was he saying about the
2
snowfall?
inches per hour.
I think then he was talking around 8 or 9 o'clock. It would pick a good chance of it picking up to 2 inches
7 o'clock right now.
per hour, and that was going to last 5 or 6 hours, I believe he said.
Yeah.
So of course, not everybody through central Oklahoma is going to get that. Just where the bands of snow sit up, but it's certainly possible overnight through about 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning that some people are going to wake up with quite a bit of snow. Ceiling got at least 4 inches, so seems pretty common.
4 inches.
Kind of western and northwestern Oklahoma, right around 4 inches currently, and of course with this north wind, the drifts are up around a foot right now from what we're seeing. And somebody asked, yes, we're in Elk City.
Home of the Elks.
So what's our plan? We were maybe going to go
I think
to,
we're going to go north just a little bit, and then we can kind of go over to Arapahoe, Clinton area.
we're probably going to stay out here in western Oklahoma for David, and eventually jog up to the north back toward Woodward, because there's other trackers east of us toward Oklahoma City, Val and Paint and all them.
Can you guys see that in our shot? Those ripples? I think you can see it. So all of the north-south roads from the blowing and drifting snow are like that. So it's like if you do get out and drive on north-south roads, it's almost like speed bumps that you're driving over the whole time.
So, fortunately today in our travels we have not seen very many cars really out, so fortunately a lot of people have heeded the warning and stayed home. We did see one pickup in the ditch, and I think it had just probably recently happened. There were 2 people there attempting to pull him out, and that was just south of Thomas on that highway headed toward Weatherford.
For the most part, the snow is kind of perfect for. I mean, the roads really aren't terrible bad slick. I mean, you can get a little bit of traction with this snow. So as long as you're driving slow and safe, you were able to make it.
That's the key. Just controlling your speed. Like I said yesterday, don't do anything quick. You know, as far as don't press your accelerator quickly, don't brake quickly, don't turn your steering wheel quickly when you're driving on this, and go slow. And today, you were able to make it where you needed to go. Now, tomorrow morning
Might be a different story.
might be a different story. Especially side roads tomorrow morning. If you're in some of those bands where you did end up with a total of 12 inches or so, it's side roads may be impassable for a bit.
Seeing those two snowplows back there. What was that website? Okay, snowplows.
Okay, snowplows with an S.
If you guys go to,
.org.
if you guys go to that website, you can actually see where all the snowplows are in the state of Oklahoma, and they actually have every single one of them named. So it's kind of cool.
I think they said
Especially
kids.
for
Kids
kids.
named them.
Yeah.
I'll actually pull that up real quick. Yeah, let's see. Okay. So some of the ones out here by Elk and toward Foss, there's Cowboy Chili, Ice on the Plains, Rooster Tail, Sooner Scooper, the Great Okie Freeze. So it's kind of fun looking at the side, and when you pass a snowplow, pull it up and see what that snowplow's name is. I guess when you've been out here in this truck as much as we have the last 2 days, it doesn't take a lot to amuse us. So check out the names of all the snowplows. There's one just east of Elk City right now called the Blizzard Blaster.
I'll turn my lights on right quick and you guys can see.
So we're just headed north out of Elk City now on Highway 34, is it?
Yep.
We'll go back and see if other people are giving some reports here. Let's see. Let's see. So again, the temperature, it's been running right around 0 to 5. Because right now it's right around 2 with the wind chill. Wind chill of negative 13. So you want to talk about that?
Mute it real quick. All right, we're
Yep.
back.
So you want to discuss the cold again? I know we talked about it last night, but just precautions to take in the house because, people may be running the floor heaters or space heaters and got the fire.
Any gas, propane, natural gas, anything like that, you're definitely going to want a carbon monoxide detector. Those things can put off carbon monoxide, and it's a silent killer. It's odorless, can't see it, can't smell it. So make sure you got a carbon monoxide detector in your house. Also make sure you have a smoke detector in your house too. I mean, while we're on it.
Most of the ones you get nowadays, they last the 10 years. They have those lithium batteries, and they're a combination
Yeah.
smoke detector and CO detector. So if you can get those, that would probably be best. Somebody wants to know about Turpin. They're probably not going to see just a lot more snow with this.
No.
So out of the Panhandle, Turpin.
And actually, it looks on our radar like kind of the northwestern edge of the moderate probably snow is running kind of Harper, Ellis, and then down into Texas. So I imagine northwest Oklahoma might pick up another inch, maybe 2 inches. It's kind of on the high end. Justin was telling us earlier that the north winds are going to be picking up 20 to 30 mile an hour. So as powdery as this snow is, it is going to still blow around even though it's on the ground. So we could still have some drifts from the snow even though snow's not falling.
Right now it says north wind 10 miles per hour, but I think we've seen some gusts that's greater than 10 miles per hour in the last hour down here around Elk City anyway.
Turn the lights on real quick. It's hard to see when I'm driving, so I'm not going to leave them on, but just so you guys can see how
Looks like a Star Wars movie.
how heavy the snow's falling right now. And as you guys can tell, the highway is
Definitely getting snowpacked.
yeah.
And David did last night. We talked how temperatures may not get above freezing for the next 9 days, but he did adjust Wednesday and Thursday, I believe, to 32 degrees. So just right there at freezing.
It's going to be cold.
But it's still going to be cold, yeah. Not going to get a lot of melting this week. Now, of course, the roads will get better just from the, what'd you call it last night?
The old solar shovel.
Solar shovel. Tongue twister.
I heard that in Colorado. One of the news places up there used that term for it could be 15 degrees outside and the sun can still be melting snow on the roads.
Solar radiation.
Yeah.
And of course, if people do start getting out driving, that the friction, the heat from the tires will help on the main roads. Side roads, though, unless they get plowed, that side roads, neighborhood roads could be a mess for a little while. See if we're getting more reports from people.
For the ones jumping on, let us know where you're from and how much snow you guys have.
Well, last night we had someone from Louisiana. Someone in Florida Keys jumped on last night for a little bit. So as you see, Kyle's going about 35 miles per hour. So like you said, today you were able to get around a little bit as long as you were smart about it.
I wouldn't travel tonight just because of the fact getting stranded. It shows 2 degrees in my truck. So getting stranded, and if you don't have heat, get frostbite, I mean, it's going to be life-threatening very quick.
And we did bring layers of clothes, and we've got some blankets in here just in case that happens to us, but hope not. You see, as we get a little further out of Elk City, you really can't even see Highway 34 right now. Partly why we kind of wanted to work our way back to Woodward before it got extremely late, because these roads are going to just continue to go downhill. What are some of the other trackers reporting? I know that
Val just reported I-40 from Cherokee Trading Post West is getting snowpack, snow covered. He said the snow's really starting to come down there.
was it Tom who someone reported from Kingfisher that they were already like at 10 inches, was it?
7 to 11.
7 to 11 inches around Kingfisher. So they've had some heavy bands already go through there from the first wave.
It's coming down really.
It's getting tough to see the road.
Wave number 2 is over us right now. David's reporting on.
Well,
they're doing a hit right now.
So
Every once in a while I can see the white line.
yeah.
Yeah, you can see it on the camera too.
Actually, you see it on the camera better than you see it in looking at it. So yeah, that wave number 2 is officially here in western Oklahoma. Like we said, it extends all the way down to the southern part of New Mexico, back toward Alamogordo, which is down there by that White Sands Missile Range. No, they were still calling some places in far eastern Oklahoma, possibly. I'll tell you though, snow is the hardest thing to predict. just a mere distance of 10 miles can vary in 2 or 3 inches sometimes. So
Yep. That is right.
see if we got any reports here. Russell Howard is in the house now. Aaron Bates. Got 10 from Helena. So other by Enid, have you kind of 4 inches? Is that about the same you got in Helena over there? Well, there's parts west of Enid, maybe around 5 inches already, I think.
Yeah. We measured 2.5 to 3 inches.
Yeah. That was this morning. Christina, we are north of Elk City now. We started out in Elk City a little while back, and we're on Highway 34. I think we're going to jog over up here to,
Is that 283?
yes. And we'll come up through Sealing, work our way back to Woodward, and kind of stay out here west. The other trackers, Tom, Val, Brandon, all them, they are east of us, more kind of staggered from Cherokee Trading Post, I think, onto the city. So kind of got all of western Oklahoma covered.
We're just going to kind of meander our way back to Woodward.
Still getting some snow in Laverne. I don't blame you, Pamela. It's a little cold to get out there
Okay.
and measure.
Sounds good.
Debbie Harrington, glad you could join us.
I'm going to pull over right here.
Make sure you stay in the drive.
Try to get.
There's pretty good drifts right there. Today we're going to come to your shot? Or?
Yeah.
Okay. You going to do a hit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if you're watching Channel 9 too, Kyle's going to do live
those
hit.
drifts?
Yeah, those are drifts right there. There's probably 2-foot drifts right here.
Show you guys these drifts right here. Oh, let me go back. Look at this road.
We're north of Elk City now, where it used to be an old car dealership, wasn't it, at one time?
Maybe? I don't know. Those are some pretty.
So yeah, over there at West of Enid, they got 5 inches, so. So there's going to be bands of this type of snowfall until, what, probably 7 o'clock or so tomorrow morning, approximately. Be quiet here while Kyle does his hit.
David, we're on Highway 34, about 8 miles north of Elk City, and we are in a heavy band of snow right here. Highway 34 is snowpack. Back to you, David.
Yeah, hopefully everybody on here can just stay home tonight. These roads are going to deteriorate. So once again, tomorrow for lunch, perfect day to have the crock pot of chili or beef stew or...
I'll show them this right here. So you guys can kind of see it a little bit there. So it kind of looks like speed bumps right there. That's what the north-south roads look like. It's like you're driving over speed bumps the whole time.
You can feel it too. Bump, bump, bump. But now they're just getting all snowpacked, so it's going to be different.
Yeah.
That was back when the roads weren't completely snowpacked and you just had some drifting and the little ripples in the drifts.
What is it? Is that the caveman that David likes?
The what?
The man, the caveman. What do you call that guy?
Captain Caveman? What?
Never mind. I think I'm a little sleep deprived.
I don't know why we only got 3 hours of sleep last night.
I can actually.
Ames is in the house. Bartlesville again. How much snow did you end up getting from that first wave? You're over in the northeast part of the state.
Who all sent their kids out to play in the snow today? Let us know that. Send us some pictures of it, if you did.
Unfortunately, they probably really couldn't build a snowman or anything, though. This has been more of that fine, dry snow and won't pack.
Tom had some snowflakes earlier, and he said they looked like baseballs and kingfisher. He said that was the heaviest snow he's ever seen and the biggest snowflakes he's ever seen. And Tom's been doing it for quite a while.
Yes, Marcia, I'm here. How are you and Mr. Troy? We actually spent the night last night in your hometown. Tony, we're a little north of, probably what, maybe 8 or 10 miles north of Elk City now, 34. We're going to jog over here to 283.
Yeah, I think we'll go up to Hammond. Yeah, we'll go to Hammond and we'll go east from there over to 283.
Tempted me with that casino again, just like last night. We went through Watonga.
If Grandma's in the casino, you better send her home.
Yeah. Yeah, you better get Grandma out of the casino tonight, because you leave her there very long tonight, she's probably going to have to stay there. So it's coming down hard and raiding. We're not too far from you. We're getting the area now where you can't even see the white line anymore on the right side. The roads are Highway 34 is completely snow packed. So it's almost whiteout conditions over in Rayton. So
Huh.
a lot of that's probably headed this way. Yeah, you're in pretty good band over that Rayton right now.
We got some ice on the windshield.
It is, John. It's melting on our windshield, and then it's freezing up, and that ice is getting on the wipers, and we keep trying to knock it off, but it just keeps freezing up. We were talking earlier. What's that show where people pitch ideas and they try to get investors? What's that called? Somebody needs to come up with some kind of heated windshield wipers.
Yeah.
You can make a killing.
I would be your first customer if you had some
Yeah.
heated windshield wipers.
Yeah.
Sorry, they're talking in my ear.
No.
So it's
Kyle has his headset on, listening on the Getner to everyone. So
trying to get a game plan for in the morning. So Hank just said there is on Netflix. It is live, and I believe Taiwan. He said, and there is a guy climbing a skyscraper. It's live on Netflix right now.
hey, that one guy climbed the Devon Tower a few
Yeah.
years ago. I think I'm out on that.
Yeah, no.
Said snow finally made it to Bartlesville. How much did you get in Bartlesville up to this point? I was talking to someone in Tulsa today. I think they said maybe 3 inches yesterday, last night.
Now they're talking about the guy climbing the skyscraper.
Is it still coming down good?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can't hardly see where the road's at anymore.
Kyle has one of those light bars on top of his truck so we can illuminate things, especially in the spring. If we come across damage of any kind, tornado damage, we're able to light up the area pretty good. Good evening, Miss Kimberly. We see you in the house from Oklahoma City.
We are coming into Hammond right now. So if anybody's grandma's in the casino here at Hammond, let us know. We'll stop in and get her.
Yeah, 'cause you better get her now, because if she waits 3 or 4 hours, she may be snowed in there for a while.
We might stop here in Hammond and see how much snow they've got.
Michael from Ames is here. A lot of good people from Ames that we know, right?
That's right.
Fire chief. You guys probably can't hear that ice on that windshield. What's bad, we've got it so hot in here, the defroster high trying to melt it off. It feels like we're sitting in a sauna in here. Still not working.
I'm gonna pull in here and let's see if there's a good spot to.
Hey, Hammond has a little restaurant right there across from this convenience store. Really good place if you guys are going through Hammond sometime at lunch.
Look at these drifts. We'll show them.
So we're in Hammond now,
Little drifts in between the storage sheds.
home of the Warriors.
Just a little drift. Make sure I don't run off the road.
Yeah, because we can't see it.
Somebody drove through here, so
Yeah.
I think we're good. I didn't find a real good spot there to. It's always hard to find a spot to measure snow whenever it's been blowing for 2 days.
We'll be willing to bet probably 3 to 4 inches though. Like, so anybody on from out of state? So we're about to pass the casino up here, so if anybody's grandma is up here, we can holler at her for you. So like Jeremy's doing a live hit from somewhere. When those trucks pass, you can't see for
Can't
them.
hardly see.
Blinds you.
Actually, looks like the casino is closed.
Yeah. They closed the casino up for the weather. There's no one there.
There hadn't been very many people driving this
no,
road
this
either.
might get tough here because, yeah. On a road where there's really, yeah. Previous tire tracks are getting covered up. Well, Mr. Doug said if we put our visor down, That'll keep the warm air up there and help melt that ice.
Doug who?
You know,
Doug Walker?
Doug Walker.
How does he know that?
I don't know. Now, Pamela said it's snowing on Hawaii's Big Island right now, too.
Well, it is coming down.
Yeah. Hey, there's yellow line.
Yeah.
Hank just sent a picture in our little group of that guy. Well, a picture of the building he's climbing. It's 1,667 feet.
God.
It was the world's tallest building from 2004 to 2010. Maybe we shouldn't have came down this road.
We'll just be the first to.
I really can't put my visor all the way back up because our camera is in the way, our in-cab camera.
There's some tracks. Looks like somebody went off the road right there.
Somebody did go off the road right here. They got back on though, looks like. There was one other ditch east of Thomas this afternoon. We saw tracks of a pickup, we're assuming that he went down to the ditch and what, probably 100 feet or so?
Yeah. Snow's coming down pretty heavy right here.
So yeah, he drove down the ditch for about 100 feet, then got back up on that highway. So I think by in the morning, yeah, it's not going to matter if it's an east-west road, north-south road. They're all going to be pretty snow-packed out here.
Just stay home.
Get some of that potato soup going in the crock pot. And then make sure you invite Colony. Well, thank you, Pam. For the compliment. And Miss Hope.
As you guys can see, I just turned the light bar on the top. It is still coming down. We're driving by the Ouachita National Refuge right now.
That is one good thing about Channel 9, that we do have the most chasers, storm trackers out there of any news station. So we're able to get more people fanned out across the state, kind of let you know what's going on. Let you see what's really going on out here, so you can sit at home and enjoy the fireplace.
stopped by my house today for about 10 minutes, and my wife had a big old fire going in the fireplace. Took everything I had to come get back in the truck.
Will the roads start clearing off tomorrow afternoon?
It really depends if the sun comes out. I mean, if the sun comes out, then we were talking earlier about the solar shovel, and that's just the sun rays heating the ground up, even though it'll be below freezing. So yeah, I mean, they could possibly. I still think we're going to have quite a bit around Monday morning. I still think Monday morning's drive's not going to be very much fun.
Come Monday morning, I know they're running the snow plows 24/7, and so they may have the main roads passable, but your county road, your neighborhood roads, side roads, yeah, most of those are probably still going to be snow packed.
You guys can probably see that.
A flare up
big
here?
Flare, yeah. It's really lighting up all the snow around it. That's what it looked like anyway. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Seeing that.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like somebody went off the road over here too. Yeah, that's a flare.
With the cloud base like it is, yeah, it's really glowing. Kind of like when a tornado hits a transformer, just lights things up. So yeah, once this clears out tomorrow after lunch, the sun probably will come out. Snow plows get out, you know. Main roads could become passable, all right.
Man, that flare is
Going.
big.
Running a lot of H2S. Methane. Watch out, watch out.
That's really cool. It's putting off little tornadoes on the end of it. Huh.
We do not know anything about school closures or anything yet. Have you heard anything on social media or anything?
Do what?
Have you heard anything on social media about school closures or anything?
I have not. I imagine they'll wait till
Yeah.
tomorrow evening, Monday morning, probably tomorrow evening.
So Sandra, yeah, we don't know about school closures yet.
If the roads are bad tomorrow evening, they're going to be bad Monday morning.
And I know a lot of times, like maybe Woodward could have school because more of their clientele are in town. Where your smaller schools, a lot of people are traveling down the county roads, and Monday morning the county roads are still probably going to be impassable. So
I think we got a snowplow coming up.
oh, if we do, I need to see what the name of it is.
Yep. I'm going to pull over and let him do his thing.
Alright, let's see. Oh. We are, where are we? We're up here. Damn it, that's right there. Ah, this snow plow passing us right now is Snowmageddon.
Kind of hard to see.
Snowmageddon just went by. My guess, though, there probably will be a lot of schools out Monday just because of the county roads, the side roads, but that's just a guess.
Yeah, David, we are east of Hammond, probably about 8 miles. We are in some very heavy snowfall. The highway is completely snow-packed. It's kind of hard to see it sometimes. If you don't have to be out, just stay home. Back to you, David.
Hope if you're still on, that some of those cookies you make, I think, would keep us warm.
Looks like another snowplow, maybe? I thought I saw some lights up there on the hill.
I don't think there was another one behind that one, but let me see.
Maybe a car. Yeah, we're to the point where you can't see the road at all, hardly.
Now, that doesn't look like there's another snowplow right here.
Somebody just changing their... Oh, that's another problem you have if you're on east-west roads.
There's one snowcat up here by Thomas, and it's Snow Shenanigans. It's the name of that one.
So Lacey just texted me, and she needs snow totals for northwest Oklahoma. So
I know we got 4 inches.
you might
Woodward.
let's make another post. So if you guys can go, we're gonna make another post.
All of a sudden, the road just cleared up.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Once we get that post up, I'll let you guys know. And Lacey is needing some totals from northwest Oklahoma.
That was really wild how we just went from snow-packed roads to the road was clear.
I think it was kind of up on a hill, maybe.
So the drift or wind just blew it off. Yes, we're back to snowpack now.
Here, you want me to turn the lights on?
Sure. What little town was this? Butler?
This is Butler.
Butler, yeah.
So once we get up here to Highway 283, which runs it's a bright little sign. Runs Clinton up to Highway 270.
Gores.
right there by the truck stop. We're gonna go north there and
Go the other way.
I am. We are getting a post ready to go out.
Get some snow totals.
Lacey,
We're back not being able to see the road again.
Lacey is needing some snow reports for Northwest Oklahoma, so if you live in the Northwest or even Western Oklahoma, once we get this post out, jump on there and let us know how much snow you have so Lacey can get a map put together of all the snow totals. There's a big drift right there.
Mhm. All right. I think we got it out.
All right, guys, go out, measure your snow, and we just made a post. Go on there and comment. Do it on that post so it's a little bit easier for us to find. Please. What highway is this? Is it 40,
Well,
46?
something like that. 33.
33.
Yeah.
Which one's 46?
.44 went south out of Butler. .47 is the one up there just south of Leedy, east-west. Someone commented they saw the snowplow earlier today, and you got to give those men and women, ODOT and the county and whoever else, but running all these snowplows 24/7 to help us out. Got to make sure these roads are passable because some people do have to get out. Like David said yesterday, people are still having babies. So, but yeah, big shout out to all the men and women operating these snowplows. Talking last night too, Phil, for these farmers and ranchers, because no matter the weather, they've got to get out and feed the cattle, break the ice, and it involves getting in and out, opening gates, closing gates. Thank you, Sandra. Getting some measurement from Sharon.
How much is in Sharon?
She's getting a measurement.
Oh, okay.
Again, Sharon, we just posted or made a post on Facebook, so you could comment on there maybe. For Taryn, we are now, we just went through Butler, so we're east of Hammond. Heading over here to Highway 283 to go north up toward Sealing or Gores. Jump on 270 there, see how 270 is. Run up to Woodward then. The snow, though, still
Get off getting there for just a little bit.
continues all the way back to Roswell, New Mexico still. So actually Roswell's looks like getting a little snow right now. Up through Clovis, Texas Panhandle, and
Brandon, I think he's in Moore area, just said he was getting freezing rain.
Ooh.
So there is areas around the city that are getting some freezing rain, which is not good.
you know, looks like Brandon's in Moore.
Yeah, right before I got off Getner.
That's why we're able to get around like we are, because we have just got all snow here. We don't have that layer of ice, which completely changes
Actually
things.
have pretty good traction on these roads, but I
Again,
would
this is
still
open
not
right
go.
here, not
Yeah.
a little valley, and so road clears up.
And then snowpacked again.
Snowpack because of the little hills on both sides of the road.
Yep. If you do not have to get out tonight, do not do it. Not worth it.
Unless you're little nuts like us.
That's crazy. That looked like a big drop off right there, and there was snow kind of arching over it.
Sharon has about 4.5 inches, so
Nice.
looks like probably is still snowing in Woodward and Moreland area. Probably on up Buffalo and Laverne looks like it's probably still snowing some. Got the metro there, more Norman area or something's getting some freezing rain. That's not good. Have a lot more accidents then. Kyle does have some pretty good all-terrain tires on this truck, so helps us out with the traction here. They did talk about this system being so strong that there was actually a chance of water spouts and things today, and supposedly there's a picture of a little water spout on Lake Eufaula.
Huh.
That's crazy. So there's chance for some thunder snow too. That's always unique. Hear thunder while it's snowing. It is snowing pretty good in Sharon right now. So if you guys are just jumping on, if you could, we made a post just a little bit ago, and we're needing some snow totals from northwest Oklahoma.
Western Oklahoma also.
Western Oklahoma, yeah.
Jump on there. It don't matter where you're from. Jump on there and
Yeah.
let us know where you're from and how much snow you got.
One of the trackers just said in Moore, they're at I-35 and 27th and Moore, that it's actually pouring rain. How crazy is that?
Crazy. God. That's not good.
No, because that will freeze.
It's going to accumulate on, I mean, not only the roads, power lines, trees. Could have some power outages if it keeps it up.
We're probably getting close to 283, aren't we?
That's what I was just wondering. About 5 miles.
5 miles still.
So we're about 5 miles from Highway 283. We're gonna go north there.
183, I'm sorry. Yes,
Yeah, 183.
183.
I've been on so many highways today.
Bunch of highways and three and a half hours of sleep, so.
We're kind of just slowly making our way back to Woodward. We're actually gonna sleep in our own beds tonight, and then we're gonna be up again at 5 o'clock in the morning on News 9, reporting road conditions.
Go by the compressor station here.
I'll turn the lights on right quick so you guys can see that it is still coming down.
Somebody else just sent that same picture with a water spout.
That is crazy.
Lake Eufaula today. Let's see here. Get some totals here now. 5 inches in Gage, 5 to 6 in Alva, 6 inches at Keenan, which is southwest of Woodward.
Okay.
Selman Blacktop, west of Highway 34, 5 to 6.
If you guys are just jumping on, we just made another Facebook post. If you don't mind jumping over to it and running out, seeing how much snow you got.
5 inches in Moreland.
Comment on there.
Jillian saying 8 inches in Enid.
Wow.
Kevin just said 2 accidents at mile marker 70 on I-40. There's a big slick spot on the westbound side.
Where's that? I know you said mile marker 70, but
On I-40, yeah. Let's see. Does Google Map have the exit numbers with the? Looking for the exit numbers. How far would mile marker 70 be?
there's a little slick right there.
Why don't Google or Apple Maps put the exit numbers, which correlate to the mile markers, on their maps?
If somebody knows where mile marker 70 is, let us know. There is 2 accidents there on I-40, so if you're traveling on I-40, there is some slick spots and 2 accidents already at mile marker 70 and I-40.
We saw that today too, Sandra. She saw the ceiling collapse from the water leak at the embassy in. It was in Oklahoma City or Norman, one of the 2 places. Yeah.
That is always a bad day whenever you have water lines freeze up, and a lot of times they'll freeze up during the freeze, and then the first day it thaws out, whenever the temperature gets above 32 is whenever it happens.
Jumped on and asking, we are just about to turn north on Highway 183.
North of Clinton.
North of Clinton, north of Arapahoe. Through Hammond a little while ago, went by the casino, which surprised. Didn't know casinos would close because of bad weather.
And if you're just jumping on, we just made another Facebook post. If you don't mind jumping over to it and let us know how much snow you got and where you're from. Lacey back at the station's making a map with all the snow totals, and she would love some more snow totals from northwestern Oklahoma. Really, I mean, all over the state.
You bet, yeah.
So,
Had that one report from Bartlesville.
here's Highway 283.
183.
183. Golly.
We had 3.5 hours of sleep last night.
There's some pretty good drifts right here.
Once again, you can see the roads are
Here's
183 is completely.
You guys see the ripples again? I was talking about those earlier. So all the north-south roads from the blowing and drifting snow look like that. And so it's almost like speed bumps as you're driving down the road, and kind of beats you up a little bit. Thank goodness it's fairly soft snow, fluffy.
So you can see the road 183 is now completely snow covered, snow packed. Cannot see any lines or anything. Just follow the tracks from some of the other vehicles.
And hope they're not going off the road.
And hope they're not going off the road. We just might follow them right into the ditch. We said earlier, too, that we've only seen one pickup that was in the ditch. Fortunately, we really haven't seen too many cars out and about, so most people are heeding the warning and staying home.
Which is very smart. My truck right now says it is 3. That is way too cold. Yeah.
Going over the bump.
Whenever we drive over the speed bumps, I think you guys can see it on the. That's how every north-south road is.
Now, if you had some little kids, they would like it, you know, sit back there and hum and.
Holy cow. I might turn around and back up. I want to show you guys this. There's nobody behind me.
Fortunately, there's not too many crazy people out like us.
There is a huge snowdrift on the side of the road right here. Look at this.
Maybe someone will comment on here and say, hey, we want to see Kyle run out and measure that.
It's 3 degrees outside. It's too cold.
It's deep, you're going to say.
Yeah, it's deep.
Yeah, right through here, the reception may not be the best, so we might be lagging just a little bit. But just the reception.
Lagging a little bit.
Yeah. Maybe to get better here.
Our internet runs on Verizon.
I just got a text that someone's challenging you to jump into the next drift.
Oh yeah, who's that?
No? You gonna take him up on it? Or?
I'm probably gonna pass on that. It's a little too cold for that.
Justin Rudisell's been wanting him on one of his live hits to do a snow angel out here. He has yet to do that.
Maybe if whenever we get to Woodward, I can jump in the shower right after that. There's some pretty.
Someone commented, where's the sled? Just think if you did have a sled behind the vehicle and you're going over these bumps like this.
Yeah.
That would be fun for some kid.
Yeah.
Someone who's had the number of birthdays that I've had, it would probably kill me.
Snow's getting pretty deep on Highway 183. I'll zoom into it just a little bit for you.
If you just jumped on, we are on Highway 183, north of Clinton, north of Arapahoe. We're probably 25 miles from Tologa. Going to run up here, jump on 270 there at Gores. Probably go northwest and up toward Woodward, kind of see what 270 looks like. Hope we run into another snowplow up here so I can see what the name of that one is.
You want to talk to them about how much snow is actually coming? I mean, it's
Still, yeah.
looks like the main part's kind of, I mean, it's getting closer to Texas, but it's still out in New Mexico just a
Yeah.
little bit. And by the way, this whole band of snow stretches all the way up to around Pittsburgh.
And all the way to Baltimore and Washington,
Yeah.
D.C. I think they said it was like 2,000-mile storm, which is pretty nuts.
And it is.
And then also have a water spout over on Lake Eufaula today. So yeah, it's going to snow for a while. I mean, most all night probably. Of course, during the night there's going to be times where it's lighter, heavier bands that pass through, and so it probably won't be just a heavy snowfall all night.
Just plan on roads in the morning being impassable. I mean, they are passable if you absolutely have to get out, but just don't do it.
Desiree, we are on Highway 183 north of Clinton, north of Arapahoe, headed up toward Tologa. And as you can see, about all the roads out here now are becoming just snow-packed.
Every north-south road, highway is going to look like this. And pretty much every east-west road is going to be. You're going to have some spots on the east-west roads that the winds blew the snow off, but that won't be for long. There's actually some pretty big drifts on that highway we were just on.
Yeah. Someone said you could wear your fire bunker gear when you jump in the snowdrift, if you had it. I
Yeah,
guess we don't
if I
have
had it.
Yeah. So yeah, if you haven't yet, we made a post a little while ago. If you could jump on that post here after a while and comment where you're from and how much snow you have at your house right now.
Lacey would greatly appreciate it. She's
It's Lacey Swope.
making a map of snowfall totals, and she really needs some snowfall totals from Northwest, Western, and
But shoot, we'll take it from anywhere.
yep.
What that lady say they got in Bartlesville earlier? 2
Yeah.
inches, I believe.
Now, one report from Enid was 8 inches,
5, I think.
5 inches.
5, I think.
Looks like it's snowing pretty good in Enid still. feel like the further north we go, it's the worse it's getting, but it might just be my eyes. The more you look at this snow blowing right at you, it kind of almost blinds you a little bit.
Iced. Kind of like the Star Wars or whatever.
Yeah, snow's actually coming down heavier right here too.
Someone said they got 5 to 6 inches in Fairview, but hard to judge with my dog's barrel racing in it. But I don't know what it is. Dogs do. They get their nose down in it, rut along. And a lot of dogs love that snow.
As you guys can see, the speed bumps here are in full force.
6 inches south of Freedom. I guess somebody did say 8 inches in Enid. 7 in Laverne. Five east of Moreland. Somebody else said 5 in Enid, 5 in Helena. 6 inches at Brink. Not sure where Brink is. Custer City, where we were earlier, yes, 4 to 5 inches.
The snow is getting heavier here, and it's actually even harder to see the road.
We're back in the speed humps. Or people call
There is some, these might be the biggest speed bumps we've had all day.
Yeah, I think they are. I think y'all can see that, yeah. Of course, Darren said don't have a wreck like he did.
2.
Oh, he's had 2? Oh, my. This is some of the deepest snow, too, we've
Yeah,
seen
it's
right here.
There was some big drifts right there, right by that house.
We're probably, what are we, maybe 15 miles south of Tologa?
Honestly, I have no idea. I'm kind of almost hypnotized at this point. We are in a, you can actually see it on radar too. We're in a heavy, heavy band right here.
We're just about to Highway 47 that you take over to Thomas.
47.
Past 47, then we'll go through Putnam here after a while and then Tologa.
You know, my Domino coffee is still hot.
Give a shout out to your main sponsor. Without them, we wouldn't be able to be out here.
Better turn my light off. Speed bumps are definitely getting a little bigger.
I don't know if I've ever seen the wind cause drifts like this, where we just got all these speed bumps. Very unique.
It's 47.
Could turn east, run over to Thomas, but we're going to continue north.
Pretty good.
Interesting
A
right
bit
there.
of some snow right
Mhm.
here. It is coming down heavy.
We do need some hot chocolate delivery out here.
They got DoorDash out here?
I don't know. By the time they got it to us, I don't know how hot it would be. Like we said earlier, though, since we did not really get the ice and things that you can get around out here right now, I don't know if we'll be able to tomorrow morning until the snow plows get out, but you just take it slow and easy. Don't press on the gas quickly, don't brake quickly, don't turn quickly. We are starting to get a little deeper, more and more snow right here.
Yep.
Really have no idea where the road is.
Yeah, nope, there's the yellow line right there.
Can you see it?
Now, every
Look,
once in a while you can see it.
Oh.
Earlier I was almost all the way over.
I see Tom Lamley in the house. Of course, we do go in the ditch. We can always holler at Tom. He'll come get us out.
Tom, how much snow did you get?
Yeah, what'd you have in Beaver?
Talked to the Guyman fire chief earlier today, and they did not get much at all out there.
Guyman.
I think west of Guyman, just which I honestly don't know if they got more in the second round or not, but
Yeah.
kind of midday they only had.
Trackers call back in.
Okay.
Yeah, Tom, if you're still on, we need a snow report from Beaver.
You guys can see the speed bumps on there pretty good now.
Yeah.
Kyle's back on.
Yeah, they're worse right here. Yeah, I think you all can see that in the camera. You can feel every one of those too. Just like all those speed bumps in front of a school zone or something. I think it's some of the worst we've encountered right here. Turn that overhead light on, you can really see that snow better.
Do what?
So when you turn that light bar on top, you can really see that snow better coming down. Looks like a Star Wars movie. Got a report on here too, yeah, from Hennessy to Enid, Highway 81, I'm assuming there, that took an hour and a half to get from Hennessy to Enid, which normally about 20-25 minute drive. So I'm sure that being a north-south road, it's probably snow packed. Probably can't see the lines just like here. Especially if some parts of Enid they're saying you got 5 to 7 inches already. So that Highway 81 may be worse than this. So yeah, if you're just jumping on, yeah, we're still a little bit south of Putnam on 183, headed north. Run up here, jump on 412 there at Gore's truck stop. Not 412, 270. Be able to then kind of let you know what 270 looks like going south out of Woodward. Seems like the storm's moving slow too. That extends through the Texas Panhandle all the way down to southeastern New Mexico, down to Roswell and Alamogordo. It's right there at the White Sands Missile Range. Been through there a few times. A few years ago, sheriff or officials had that highway blocked. It was blocked for quite a while. Finally, I got out, started asking questions, and well, the Department of Defense, they were testing missiles down through there, so I said, oh, I'll wait. So I actually have to block the highway whenever they're testing missiles down through there at White Sands Missile Range. Listen, down in Altus, how much snow have you guys got so far?
Just coming into Dewey County.
Looks like it's still snowing in Altus. Little. I think those, and do you agree, Kyle? So I think those heavier bands are probably going to end up going north of Altus, so they're probably not going to get as much as central and eastern Oklahoma. But I would like to know how much you've got in Altus. We can let Lacey Swope back at the station know. We are on Highway 183 going north. Just entered Dewey County. Not too far south of Putnam right now. Go through Tologa then jump on 270. But all the north-south road, well, really the east-west roads, for the most part, for sure, all the north-south roads are all pretty snow-packed like this. since we didn't get the ice, traction isn't bad.
Here is Highway 47.
47.
It goes west to Leedy. Golly.
I was hoping this was this snow plow, so we can find out the name of this one. Let's see where the closest snow plow is. I think there's one right over there on that highway, it looks like. That goes to Leedy that we just passed. Icebreaker Ike. There's one up here, Tologa, Yukon Blizzard. There's one sitting up here at Gores, it looks like Jack Frost Jr. There's one on that Highway 60, is it, that goes from Chester to Fairview. It's nobody's business.
So if you guys don't know where he's reading that from, there is a website. What is it?
OK Snow Plows. So OK SNOWPLOWS.org.
So if you have kids, it's kind of a cool thing to look up for them. They can see where the snow plows are at, and they actually have names.
I think they
on
had a
that
contest.
website.
They said, yeah, that a lot of the kids
I remember when they did that.
named all these snow plows.
This snow is getting pretty deep here. Closer we get to Tologa.
Listen, I don't think. What do you think? I don't think Altus is going to see the heavy snow. I think those heavier snow bands are going to stay north of Altus, more in the central part of Oklahoma, and then move northeast, northeast. Do you agree, Mr. Kyle?
It's hard to say because right in here could have some moisture that's just not showing up.
Yeah. Because this complex extends, like we said, all the way down to Roswell, Alamogordo, New Mexico, but then also down through Fort Stockton, Texas, and Big Lake, Texas, and all the way down to Fort Davis, Pecos. Just because some of those areas aren't filled in right now, that if it does get up here to more moisture filled environment, it could fill in.
We are coming into Putnam right now. Snow's getting deeper. That is still coming down. Our speed bumps are getting taller. Getting ready to do a cut-in.
Somebody asked for that website. Maybe I'll. David's doing a cut in right now.
Lacey is.
Lacey. I typed that website on here. We can try to put it on our page, Kyle's page, but especially if you have kids like Kyle said, they probably will get a kick out of seeing some of those snowplow names. And snow is definitely getting a little thicker right here. Speed bumps are getting thicker. Well, these got Christmas lights on it.
Kind of feels like Christmas.
Yeah.
I mean, this is Christmas weather.
Yeah.
80 degrees we had on Christmas
Day.
was not Christmas weather.
People out walking around in shorts and t-shirt.
Golly.
A lot of times these highways will have those markers on the side of the road so you kind of know where the ditch is or something, but this stretch of road doesn't. And no cars have really come down this recently, it doesn't look like. So Kyle's doing a great job kind of guessing where the road is.
Every once in a while I can see a white or a yellow line.
Listen, I think David probably won't go live on the app tonight. He just does that right when they go wall to wall with some coverage. When David goes live on the app, covering severe weather, this type of stuff. Somebody's asking if he was going to do that tonight. I mean, he could.
Truck said it is 1 degree.
I'll go look at that last post, see if some other people have been posting.
Yeah, if you're just coming on, we've got another post on our page. If you've taken a snowfall total, let us know where you took it and how much it is. And
Somebody said 8 inches in Clinton, which I can believe now because they it's been snowing pretty good there for the last 2 or 3 hours probably. Somebody else had 7 inches in Enid, so we get anywhere from 5 to 7 or so in Enid.
I believe it.
Northwest of Watonga, 9 inches.
Yeah, that Watonga had that really strong band come through that Kingfisher had. Talked to the Blaine County emergency manager, and he said it was very, very heavy snow whenever he was in Watonga, and he said the flakes were huge. And that's exactly what Tom was saying. He was in Kingfisher. He said that some of the snowflakes looked like they were baseballs.
Those are some big snowflakes. Baseballs.
Yeah.
Yeah, 183 is definitely getting more snowpacked. It's kind of filling in between those speed bumps a little bit, so they're not quite as
Tom thinks
pronounced.
he just saw some lightning, possibly. He's in Noble. It was just south of him. They're getting a lot of freezing rain and sleet.
Freezing rain and sleet in Noble.
Justin doesn't see any reported on radar.
Well, David and Lacey were predicting there.
Well, Tom's got snow in Noble.
Oh.
He's saying really big flakes.
But asking about the roads from Canton to El Reno in the morning, they're address that.
They're not going to be good. It's 1 degree right now, so there's not going to be any melting at all. The wind could blow some of it off the road, but there's still going to be
Kind of that area too, Canton to El Reno, still going to get quite a bit more snow overnight.
yeah.
Melody's asking how the Woodward area is. I know people are reporting around 5 inches, 4 or 5 inches of snow probably, but we're headed north on 183, and we'll eventually get up here to 270. Of course, we're taking it nice and slow, and then we're going to go north up toward Woodward and kind of check that area out. So we'll certainly be able to tell you how the roads and everything are up there here after a while. I'm thinking we'll have to see 270 up here. It's probably going to be more traveled, so it may be a little bit better, but I bet it's still going to be snow-packed. But we'll see here in just a little bit.
As you guys can tell in the shot, it's definitely getting deeper. It's starting to fill in between the speed bumps.
Not quite as bumpy ride.
And it is still coming down hot and heavy. Not hot, cold and heavy.
Cold and heavy.
Tyler from down in southeast Oklahoma, he works for Oklahoma Forestry. He's been watching.
No.
I met him whenever he was up here on one of their deployments.
I didn't see his name pop up here.
He just texted me and said he's been watching.
No.
He lives in southeast Oklahoma. He's gonna send some pics from southeast Oklahoma.
How far south was he? He wasn't all the way down to Broken Bow where they got ice, right?
Yes.
Oh, he was? Oh.
He's down there.
Quite a few people down there without power, I believe. Well, this morning it was around 2,000, I think.
Oh, this is pretty deep right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, by tomorrow morning, a lot of these roads won't be passable until a snowplow gets down them. Good day tomorrow to make some of your firefighting chili in the crock pot and watch some NFL games. I guess.
There's two big ones on tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I think it's on the playoffs. Yeah.
These are two teams that win tomorrow go to the Super Bowl.
I believe so.
We'll be out tomorrow morning though.
Yes. Anybody watching on here out of state? Well, last night we had someone from Louisiana. We had someone watching from the Florida Keys. Let's see. I think we're about 4 or 5 miles from Tologa, so
We might go ahead and drop off the live. I mean, it's not every highway, north-south highway is going to look like this, and east-west is, it won't have speed bumps on it, but it's going to be snow-packed.
know some people were asking about Woodward, so we'll once we get up there, we'll take a couple of pictures and make a post about it.
So, all right. We'll be back out at 5 o'clock in the morning to report on the roads up here in northwest Oklahoma.
I think there's a chance we jump on live in the morning, or maybe we'll
Maybe,
see.
possibly, we'll see.
Kind of see how much snow we did get, and we'll either jump on or we'll definitely make some posts, one of the two. So let you know what things look like in the morning. So.